Now we will hear from 5 panelists. Htut, if that's the correct pronunciation, Chairman, Agricultural Group of Yarna Strategic Holdings, Myanmar.
It was wrong. I have already corrected that.
Okay.
The panel was confused with the other two.
Okay.
I corrected already. I used to be a former permanent secretary for Ministry of Agriculture, Livestock and Irrigation.
Wonderful. So former permanent secretary of the Ministry of Livestock and Irrigation of Agriculture of Myanmar. We have Chance Kabage, Executive Director, Indaba Agricultural Policy Research Institute. We have Bian Lee, co-founder and CEO, The Hungry Lab. We have Tusha Pandey, independent consultant, PPP, Agriculture and Social Equity. And we have Indrani Thurasingam, Head of Asia Pacific and Middle East, Consumer International, Malaysia. Can I request the panelists to go on the stage? The way it will work is that each of them will have 4 minutes of opening remarks, after which we will ask some questions which emerge from their opening remarks. And I think just to emphasize for the panel that the session is on partnership and we want to keep the focus on that. I think one of the panelists, Mr. Chance Kabage, hasn't yet joined us. We want to really focus on the partnership issue, what type of partnership, why partnerships, what makes partnerships works, and what are the constraints and contextual enablers that allows partnership to flourish. So can I ask Mr. Htut to make the first of the 4-minute remarks, please.
All right. Thank you so much. And of course, recent confusion make me a little nervous because we have a Htut, and I used to be a permanent secretary for Ministry of Agriculture, Livestock and Irrigation. Another person is my mentor. He is my predecessor. In fact, he used to be Director General. Of course, I'm so glad that I'm invited here and for IFPRI and FAO, and I'm very happy to see all my colleagues who have a commitment to that food security, fighting, ending hunger and malnutrition. Of course, the question is too large to solve within the 4 minutes. Of course, I'll summarize everything. All right, when I review this food insecurity and malnutrition, I found this is tremendous effort the world has been put. A lot of North, South, Central, every part of the world, we use tremendous effort. But still, problem persists. It is a multifaceted problem. Multifaceted problem need multi-sectoral. Multi-sectoral doesn't necessarily mean multi-directional. You see, multi-directional nowadays, it brings into silos approach. Now, this is the time for us to come together, everybody. And of course, I learned this morning a word of multi-sectoral, not multi-directional. It is central accountability, which is very important. We need to have focused. Of course, when I turn out to review this problem, I come up with a fantastic piece. I will not read out aloud of all these fantastic people, almost 40 fantastic P alphabets. Very important. So one is a public-private partnership, which is very, very important. So I heard from the engines. But of course, several engines are there, but several engines need gears to move. So what would be the gear for us to do this? Of course, investment. Talk about farmers. Farmers need, people need food security and nutrition needs 3 things. The first thing is investment. The second thing is technology. The third thing is, of course, market and price. But to do this, private sector must be really, we need to open up the space for the private sector. The government must open the window. That means sensitization of the government. And we need to have some sort of incentivization, which is necessary, particularly to Myanmar case, we need to open up. We need a sustainable platform to talk about what platform we are going to work. In that one, I put another necessary things for farmers, for food security, nutrition, product. What product regarding nutrition and food security will the society need to put into it? So product is very important. Product development, therefore, product development strategy is necessary. Okay, of course, I'm so glad to end up with that. Therefore, my recent visit to Beijing educate me. People policy perfection. Thank you.